one thing that I've noticed, and Rob, I'm not sure if you saw this either, the core, how tenacious this thing is. I'm going to tell you, I nicknamed it Tenacious Matthew earlier in the week. And look at this. Thunderstorms are re-firing up on that western eye wall now. And as we head through the morning, the wind is picking up. In fact, most of the reports that we're getting right now is the backlash wind is stronger than what happened ahead of the system. Let's show you the high-resolution forecast model here at 9 o'clock. You can see there's the center of the storm spinning just to the south of Charleston. We're starting to see the wind direction flip around. In fact, I had a report on Facebook earlier that the wind just flipped around 180 degrees in the past little bit because of the shift here around the center of the storm as it's pulling off to the north. You can see here as we move through the morning hours, the heaviest rain is now going to shift up to the north, but we're going to see these backlash showers with intense winds. We're talking potential for 80 to 100 mile per hour wind gusts moving through portions of the low country. This will continue to knock down trees and power lines. If you've made it this far with power, gosh, I hope you're going to be lucky and make it through the rest of the day because the wind event is just ramping up. The wind is so intense right now here at News 2 Studios as it's rolling across our roof. We can hear the gusts come across the top of the roof, and as it does, our lights, which are attached to a grid above us, they're shaking a little bit, and you can actually hear them squeak. They're safe. Don't worry. They're not coming down on us. But you can at least see the force of the wind as it moves across. And these are these stronger gusts that are nearing hurricane force. That's why in the hurricane warning area, which essentially is all of us, you need to make sure you're sheltering in place if you stayed. And you can see these strong winds coming in by 4 p.m., still bands of showers with intense wind coming through the area. And finally, by 6, 7 o'clock, we should start to see this calm down, and then we set the stage for a pretty nice day tomorrow. As we head through the rest of the day, we're going to be in the 70s for the most part with a wind-driven rain, a steady wind-driven rain for most of us for the next 2 or 3 hours. Then it becomes a little more shower-like as we go through the day. And as we move into tomorrow, the sun returns. We'll see some clouds. It will remain windy, though, into tonight, into the first half of the day tomorrow. Highs in the upper 70s for your Sunday. We'll be in the upper 70s Monday with wall-to-wall sunshine. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it looks good too. But oh, guess what? We're back into the low 80s again, as summer just won't let go of the low country. Here at the beach is a nasty day today with wind howling out there, 78. Tomorrow the sun returns, still breezy though, and then the sunshine with us as we head into the middle part of next week. Joanna upstairs, our wonderful director who has been following along as I annoyingly toss her in all kinds of different directions, and I'm about to do it again. Can we take a live look, please, at our traffic cameras? This is the Don Holt Bridge. Look at the Wando and how rough it is, or the Cooper, excuse me, and look how rough it is right now as the wind is howling out there across the area. The most intense winds are located east of Highway 17, but this is extending inland. Just a nasty, nasty morning as we are seeing the backlash now of Hurricane Matthew impacting the low country. What I want to do too is go, if we want to, Joanna, we can go back to Storm Team 2 live radar because I do have some storm reports here that we need to go over that are coming down. First things first, I do want to remind everybody that if you can hear my voice right now, you are under a flash flood warning until we give you further notice. Don't pay attention to the end times on these flash flood warnings because they have to put an end time on them simply because of the way that the warning products are issued. Rob and I have had a long practice in situations like this where we essentially say you're under this until further notice, and then we'll give you the all clear. So just take that as it is right now. So let's go through some of the storm reports now. In Dorchester County, we're getting reports of this is from Ham Radio, of a tree down on a vehicle. This is in the Archdale community. We also have reports of a large pine tree down on a vehicle there, and this is just backup line. There we go. Audio is back, that's I can't do any more storm reports because I lost my source on those, but I will tell you. Widespread backlash, intense winds are moving into the low country. We are continuing to take power hits here. At News 2 Studios. And right now, as we take a look at Storm Team 2 live radar, the backlash hurricane force winds in some cases are impacting the low country. The heaviest rain now is shifting up into upper Berkeley County, upper Charleston County, Williamsburg, and Georgetown counties. The flash flood warnings remain in place. And look at the torrential rain, Rob, that is falling right now in Kingstree. I mean, the rain rates up here have to be incredible. I mean, you're talking 1 to 2 inches of rain per hour up here. And it's been like this about all night long. As we look at the 24-hour rain totals in these areas, again, does this look familiar? This is very reminiscent of our historic flooding back in October of last year. And let's show you some of these. Back to the north of Walterboro, right near the border of Dorchester County and Colleton County on I-95, close to 10 inches of rain. Near Somerville, between Somerville and Moncks Corner, about 7.7 inches. Let's go up I-26 near the merge with I-95, close to 8 inches there. As we look up toward, look at the bullseye up near Kingstree. I was watching this earlier this morning. This is an area, I bet you anything, this is 10 inches of rain right here in the middle of this. 9 inches of rain just to the northwest of Kingstree. So our rain forecast is verifying. One thing I will say about Doppler radar estimates, it's still, even though we're on the newer dual pole products, it still has a hard time calculating and measuring tropical rain, because the raindrops, they're so big, they have so much moisture content, and there are so many of them. The radar still has a hard time counting them, so to speak. So these totals could be underestimated. And I'm trying to remember, Rob, was it Hermine where we saw that, where we were thinking, okay, we've gotten like 2 to 4 inches of rain, but really once the observations came rolling in, it was more like 3 to 6, which verified the forecast.
Yeah, absolutely. And looking at that graphic, and again, the 24-hour rainfall totals, which really has fallen in a lot less time than 24 hours, but it really verifies when you look at our gauge upstairs, channel 2 on our roof, we're over 10 inches.
That's actually a good, we're at 10 inches?
We're at 10 inches.
All right, well, let's see, because with Storm Team 2 live radar, we can zoom in right here to News 2 Studios, and we're going to see what we have. All right, here we go, and boy, that wind is really starting to roar outside right now.
So,
Doppler radar is estimating 3.4 where we are. So that means that we could have a serious underestimation back inland. I will check with the National Weather Service and see what they're thinking based off of this. But yeah, that product is drastically underestimating rainfall totals. If it's underestimating our rainfall total like that, we could be seriously looking at 15 inches or so in some of those areas back inland. And you know what? Sometimes your backyard rain gauge is good enough for us to see it. So if you're back toward Walterboro or Somerville, Moncks Corner, Goose Creek, even up into Kingstree, and you're listening to us, how about take a picture of your rain gauge and tweet it to me or tweet it to Rob at Josh Marthers. And Rob, you're at Rob Fowler Storm Team 2, correct? Or at Rob Storm Team 2.
Yeah.
Rob Storm Team 2 and Josh Marthers. We'll make sure we love to have this information. It helps us out, not just for this event, but for future events, because we take this information and compile it and compare it to history, kind of like what we did with our impact graphics. A lot of folks don't realize, Rob, that we actually sit here and look at these impact graphics and go, okay, let's compare this to similar setups in the past and what we experienced there, and give our best estimation of how this system will behave. So if you send us your reports, we're able to know what's going on in this situation, and when another one pops up like this, it allows us to have a better forecast.
It also helps us, our partnership relationship with the National Weather Service, is they verify certain warnings they issue, and the information we receive and pass on to them that you give to us is invaluable in that whole process.